Man, that was a rush. Hey, it's Gary Cox. I just finished doing some glider flying in California. And today I want to talk about how to crush self-doubt, how to crush lack of confidence. So let's talk about this lack of confidence and self-doubt. Everybody at one point or another in their life experiences lack of doubt or doubting yourself or lack of self-confidence. Now, here's where I'm getting at. So I am working on adding on another rating on my pilot's license. So for those of you who may know or may not, I have instructor's ratings for helicopters and jets and single engine and multi-engine and so forth. So in Florida, I got my commercial license. So now I need a couple more hours to get my instructor license for a glider. So I'm coming out here and I get in a glider and I've got to admit, I feel very unconfident. Now, how is it that I feel unconfident when I have over 5,000 or so hours of flying? And I don't say that braggingly, but it would just seem to be reasonable to assume that somebody who flies helicopters and jets and this and that and has all this experience would have no problem in this. But here's the key: I do. The reason being, it's something new to me. So because it's a totally different aircraft, now if I go into my airplane, I can fly that thing with my eyes closed. No pun intended, we don't want to totally fly that airplane with your eyes closed, but you know what I mean. So I go into something like this, I'm not familiar with it. So the first time I go up, I'm all over the place. Things aren't right, it's not accurate, I'm forgetting this, I'm forgetting that. And if I'm not careful, it will play on me. It will play on me because I'm thinking, wow, I should be able to do better than this. And then if I'm not careful, I will reward that thought with more lack of confidence. So what do I do to eliminate that lack of confidence and that self-doubt? I do it a what? I do it again, and I do it again. So now I've done it 3 times in this particular aircraft that I haven't got experience in, and now I feel the confidence coming in. But you see, if I would have stopped, I would have created that doubt for the rest of my life. You know how many people start flying and they quit? Or how many people start pursuing somebody they would like to be in a relationship with and they quit? Or they pursue a new career and they have the self-doubt because they failed a test and they quit? Can't do that. Remember, whatever you resist will persist. And if you don't do it enough, anything that's going to be new to you, if you don't do it enough, you're not going to be successful at it. That's where the self-doubt comes in. That's where the lack of confidence comes in. So the key to handling self-esteem issues, the key to handling self-doubt and lack of confidence issues is you have to get into the fire sometimes. You have to experience some failures, some challenges that in your mind may be too big. And if you have that right mindset where you're willing to go forward and move ahead, no matter how you feel, this is where you can't be a slave to your feelings. Self-doubt is a limited feeling or a negative feeling. Lack of confidence is a limited feeling or a negative feeling. So you've got to make sure you're not rewarding those feelings, but pushing through them. And if you don't push through them, you're not going to have the success. So the ultimate thing you have to do is you have to have the desire to succeed, have that so high, it over and surpasses and overcomes the self-doubt, the lack of confidence. But remember, you're going to have the self-doubt and the lack of confidence if you just do it enough, whatever it is, to hate it. All right? So hope I've given you something to share with you today. If you know anybody that you could share this with, your friends or colleagues, I think there's a lot of pertinent information that can really make a difference in somebody's thinking. Make sure you keep working toward your goals. Do not let that resistance stop you, because if you let that stop you, it will persist forever. Don't do anything enough where you just do it enough to hate it. You do that, you will not succeed. And if you do, it'll take you a long time. You could have shaved that learning curve a lot quicker. All right? It's all a mindset. Play games with your mind instead of your mind playing games with you. Till next time, remember, don't let anything or anyone or self-doubt or lack of confidence rent space in your head. Have an awesome day.